subscribe? Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Yo, Carl, what's up, Carl?
Hi, thank you for the mic. How are you, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Carl?
I'm fine. Can I ask you three questions, please?
Yes, go ahead. And by the way, Carl, are
Thank you.
you German? Where you from?
No, I'm not German. I'm half German.
Okay.
I'm half, yeah, but half Yemeni. And I have a question, sir. I do believe that there is nothing inherent in black people, like to be in a gang culture, and so it's not inherent. It's something cultural, okay, not inherent. And I think education with good educators, with good institutions of education, can improve the lives of the black community. My question is how can uh, how can you solve this kind of problem? Like how can you get them more motivated for education and get the best educators, etc.
Well, the
Second,
money. Go
um,
ahead. Money. Because it's not really education; it's lack of money. Money. We need money.
yeah, okay. So, wow.
Reparations. That reparations. That will help. Reparations.
So I don't understand why someone would block this kind of enterprise. Like the government should support such such action, such agenda, right?
Yeah, but the government, we're the Foundation of Black Americans, we're the only group that the government has actually repeatedly sabotaged. So even when we start getting a stronghold and we start getting stability in spite of them, they circle back around and sabotage it anyway. So it's not just the education. We can get an education, we still get sabotaged.
So it means that the powers to be want black Americans to be like in a let's say in a bad culture.
They want us to be they're gonna our culture is resilience. Their culture is white supremacy. So they want us to be not a culture, but culture is something that people all agree on. We don't agree on poverty. We don't agree on economic deprivation. We agree on resisting that. So the dominant society, they look at us as a threat because we have such resilience. They feel like we can take over. So there's always this need to keep us subjugated and sabotage us so that the white supremacists can feel like they have an even playing field. The only way they can be even is if a foot is on our damn neck. That's the reality.
Can I ask you the second question,
Go
sir?
ahead.
I do believe that family values, tight families, neat families, is very important for society,
Uh-huh.
for any community. Like a marriage institution, father and mother in the house. Unfortunately, all society, whites, black, brown, in this generation, like there is a breakup of the family, and but I see it more with blacks than like it's affected the blacks more. How can you fix this kind of problem?
That's
And the third question is very short.
hold on. Let me answer.
What is your yeah?
Answer the second question. There's a fantasy with white supremacists that we have these broken homes so that all the blame can go on black people internally instead of their conniving asses and the way they sabotage us. If they sit up telling a lie that we have all of these broken homes and that's what the problem is, they can skirt responsibility for all of the sabotage that they do. Black families are good. We created the concept of family reunion. So we always good. We're good with family. We keep in touch with family members. That is not the problem. Even when our families were all together, living all in the same house, we still had to deal with some white damn supremacy. So white supremacy is the problem. What's your third question?
My third question is with regards not to America but to Palestine. What do you think about the Palestinian children, the Palestinian women, the Palestinian people?
Yeah, I really don't know too much about what's going on. It's so much stuff happening here. We have to get things together. What I do know, as far as some Palestinian immigrants coming over here, owning businesses, some of them were the ones who called the police on George Floyd. So a lot of people over here are not really running around with the cape on as far as that, because we have people from these foreign entities who come over here and get aligned with white supremacists against us. So we're just not really focusing on outside issues like we used to, because we got to get some internal things together. Now, let me ask you some questions, Mr. Carl. Now, Carl, are you in the US now?
No, no, I'm not.
Okay, you still living in Germany or Yemen?
No, no, I live in Palestine.
Palestine. Okay. Um,
Yeah, just I'm curious, that's all. Like I ask because out of curiosity.
right, right. Because yeah, a lot of those questions that you ask, are you a conservative? Those come from a lot of conservative.
Yeah, me, I'm not like conservative or like any like label of. I'm very traditional, let's say. I'm very like old school, like yeah,
So,
let's say I'm very like religious,
okay.
like yeah.
So let me ask you this. What are you doing to help replace the system of white supremacy with a system of justice? That's the question.
What I look, it's not reply. I think black people should have their own developed places, and white should have their own developed places, and like freedom to both sides, and then they could not like throw the responsibility on the one end and say like what you said, that they blamed, always blame shifting, like broken homes, etc., and so on. So if you have your own sovereignty, your own um, place, okay, independent, they cannot blame shift, and they cannot complain about black crimes and so on. So
They'll
I
still complain.
think each
They'll,
should have.
they'll still complain. White supremacists are always going to complain. It's not about the poverty. They created the poverty. Even if we all lived in mansions, they'll still complain. That's what when we did live in very nice homes, they complained. When we had prosperous areas, they complained and then burned them down. They're going to complain. Look at with all that fatherless talk. Look, Deion Sanders is a great father, got his sons in the NFL. They complain about that man and his sons all the time. Oh, look at that nepotism. Oh, look how uppity they are. Oh, we got to teach them a lesson. So it ain't about fatherlessness. It ain't about poverty. It's about white supremacy, maintaining control and them subjugating us. That's the name of the game. So, Carl, we need you, sir, to let us know what you're going to do to help replace that subjugative system of white supremacy.
I try my best to replace the subjugative system of Jewish supremacy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I try my best. My focus is on Jewish supremacy because I distinguish between Jewish supremacy and white
what's the
supremacy.
difference?
So because I think Jewish supremacy is totally distinct concept, because their supremacy to is doesn't distinguish between white and black.
What you
That's what I.
what
It's not like they have.
Slow down. And what you're doing is called deflecting, and that's the problem. When it comes time to get white supremacy up out of here and have some justice, y'all get to deflecting. What Jews? It's the Jews. Charlie Kirk, his last words was him deflecting onto black people. Somebody asked him about the white mass shootings, and he started to deflect on black people, talking about, well, let's count in gang violence. Bam. Then the gunshot came. So, yes, that type of deflecting, that's a problem, sir. So, thank you so much, Mr. Carl. I don't want to hear no deflecting. The name of the game is for them to deflect, deflect, deflect. Let's get D. D, hop on in, D. D from the O.
Yeah, what's up, man? So I just jumped in here, man. I don't even know what the hell y'all talking
Yeah.
about. But what's your main cause or main problem with what's going on today?
We having different conversations, man. We having different conversations about different things. We well, what's on your mind? What's on your mind, Mr. D? What's on your mind?
Not too much. I was like I said, I just jumped in. I don't really know. I mean, I don't know if you say white supremacy, black supremacy, Jewish supremacy. I don't know what is your main issue with what's going on in
Well,
America.
let me ask you this. Are you a fan of Charlie Kirk?
I'm not really a fan of Charlie Kirk. I disagree with him on multiple things, but I wouldn't say, I hope death on the man or anybody that's around
Didn't
him
say,
for sure.
didn't say that. Nobody said that. Why'd you say that? Nobody said that.
No, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, rest in peace. That's what it is.
Did you believe some of the stuff he said?
Um, Not really. I think it's goy slop.
Right.
That's basically most of the stuff that he talked about was goy slop.
Right.
We could talk about transgenderism and gays and all this and that.
Mhm.
It's really just goy.
Right. Now you from the O. You from Oakland? D? D, you from Oakland or O Block? Where you from? Oh, D, where you at, bro? Oh, D bounce. Okay. Oh. D got the hell up out of here. What was that about? Well, D said, he's asking the wrong questions. We're about to have a good conversation with him. I hate that he left. Oh, okay. This is about to get interesting, D. I don't know why you left, D. We're about to make it real interesting. The D from the O. Which O are you from? Oakland? O Block? Orlando? Orange County? I don't know. Well, I had questions. Shit. I had some Ontario. Are you up there with Drake? I mean, shit. What part of the O are you from, brother? Oh, I had some questions. But it's all good. It's all gravy. He sensed this probably wasn't gonna go the way he thought it was gonna go. So it's all gravy. What's up, Nikki the God? I see you, dear. I see Cyber Regina. What's up? I see my good sister Brooke, cousin Jerry, Rashonda. I see y'all down there. Man, let me get a couple of more calls in here. I need to take my ass to sleep. All right, let's get Jab Night Runner. Jab Night Runner. Oh, D from the O wanted to come back. Jab, what's up, Jab?
I'll get back to the Tyler Robinson thing. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jab.
Okay. So I I really want to challenge you on this not the deflection thing in general,
Okay.
but as far as making it about black people. Um man, I've been cruising through X or Twitter whatever, and I that's not the narrative I'm seeing. This is very much a left right narrative, and I've only recently, like this afternoon, this evening, started to see people, white people on the left, starting to say, oh, they found out it's a white guy, so now it's a problem. But up until that point, this has not been a white black thing. And I've been in some spaces, and I mean, including some white supremacist spaces.
Here,
And when you say deflect, yeah, for sure. They've gone to the Jews, they've gone to Israel, no doubt about that. But there has not been this white black thing going on at all. I
so
haven't seen that
slow down.
anywhere.
Slow down. Well, sir, yeah,
Sure.
I have selective viewing.
Yeah.
Why did they make so many threats to HBCUs the other day after Charlie Kirk? For some reason, and a lot of black people were confused. I know why, but they started to make a bunch of death threats and terrorism threats to HBCUs all around the country because of Kirk, and everybody was confused. Like, we ain't got nothing to do with this. Why do you think they did that?
Well, when you say they, I don't doubt that there's some goof nuggets out there that are going to just take the opportunity to just do some stupid
But
shit
so,
because something kind of
but
radical just happened.
this was they had to shut the schools down. They had to shut them down all around the country. So it wasn't, it was a there was a very genuine threat there. So it wasn't like just some bullshit. It was a genuine threat that they had to shut everything down. Several HBCUs. Now, why do you think HBCUs were targeted at all?
I don't think they were targeted. I mean, nothing bad happened at
But
those
yeah, the
schools, right?
threats, sir, the threats were there.
What I mean, just explain that yourself. Like something bad happened.
Okay, so I'm just showing you how you just okay. I'm showing you how you kind of contradicted your own narrative. You said it wasn't about blacks. I just showed you that for some reason, after Charlie Kirk, and even though they knew the suspect was white, they were threatening a bunch of the Charlie Kirk fans or whoever they were threatening HBCUs. They started targeting black people. And I get that because we're the go-to deflection. Jam, you good? Because you got some robotic thing going on there. Okay, okay, yeah, your phone. I get you back up. I get you back up, man. Your phone is real janky. Let me get D back in here. D from the O. D.
Yeah, what's up, man? My bad. I walked away from the Wi-Fi, man.
Okay, there you go. Now you the O. What part of which O are you from?
No, I was telling you, I'm from Virginia, brother. Like Michael Vick, Allen Iverson, I'm in the same place they grew up at.
Okay. Okay. Is it called the O out there?
It's on Ocean View, man.
Oh,
Ocean View.
there you go. Okay. There you go. I just didn't know. I'm familiar.
You ever heard of
I
it?
never heard of that one. I heard of different O's, but not that one.
Well, it's Norfolk. You got Portsmouth, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Suffolk, you know, Newport News.
There it is. So
But yeah, what's like the main, thing that you're talking about
we're
right
talking
now?
about a few things. One thing we talk about reparations. How do you feel about reparations to foundational Black Americans?
Man, I mean, I would disagree with any reparation or any money to anybody. I mean, I don't really believe in socialism at all.
But it has
You know what I'm saying?
people get reparations. They already get it. So yeah, whether you disagree,
Well, the Jews did. I mean, the Jews got reparations in New York
yeah,
City for
yeah, and
sure.
other people, Native Americans, red Native Americans, Japanese, a lot of people get reparations. So if everybody gets reparations, shouldn't foundational Black Americans get that too?
Nah, I would disagree. I mean, I don't think anybody
But
should
they
though.
are
I don't
though.
really give
They
a
are.
damn
They
who.
are. But they are though. Other people are getting reparations.
All right.
Yeah, and nobody's stopping them. So that reparations,
Well, I mean, the government does a whole bunch of BS though. Do they or do they not?
yes.
Do we sit there and agree with the government every time they do something, or do we not?
Well, yeah, if you've done something wrong, if you've wronged a particular group consistently, especially us, nobody deserves reparations more than foundational Black Americans, right?
No, I disagree with that.
Wh-
I think people in Scotland and Ireland and all type of places deserve reparations just as much as blacks do in America.
How?
Well, do you don't know about William Wallace and what happened in Scotland from the English?
That ain't got nothing to do with the United States. Go to England and take care of that. I'm talking about the United States government.
Well, they've done so much wrong. I mean, if you wanted to look at it that way, there's so many people that deserve reparations of money from the government that it's insane, bro.
Who?
It's impossible to pay.
No, 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 no. Who? What other group deserves money from the United States government?
Every single person that lives here,
Who-
every single group of people that lives here.
How do you get reparations? You weren't wrong. You came here voluntarily. You came here for a reason. My family, we had to build this thing from scratch. We didn't come from
What did you build from scratch?
the United States. My family built the United. There was no United States.
Where is the evidence of that?
Um, the country that you're in. Who? What do you mean? What's the evidence? If,
Well, if you look at the architecture of the United States of America, it looks more European than African.
no,
Am I right or am I
nothing
wrong?
about no Africa. I mean, yeah, we had an ethnogenesis here. We became a whole.
So did you build Europe? Did you build Europe?
Well, there were the Moors who built Europe. It was black people called them.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Moors. Oh, okay.
they built.
So that's more Goyslop that you're talking about.
Is it Goyslop? Because if you look at the White House, it kind of looks like a mosque. You want to really take a good.
Now it looks like European. It looks like Rome. It looks like all those fake Greek. It looks like Greece. It looks like all that. That's what the architecture from Washington D.C. looks like, straight from Greece and Rome.
Right.
What are you talking about?
And when did Greece and Rome get their architecture from?
You tell me,
Africa?
man. Well, those people are living in huts and cannibalism, bro. What are you talking
Have you
about?
been to Greece lately?
Uh, I mean, I've been to Greece when I was like
Been
12
to
years
Rome?
old. I'm 30.
Have you been to Rome lately?
Yeah, I was in Rome. Yeah, I've seen Rome in real life.
Yeah, it's still in ruins. The only thing the money comes from tourism, sir. Greece too. It's still ruined.
Okay,
But
so that means that
the
black
Greek
people built
of the
Rome?
Greeks, but Greeks, the urban part of Greece is damn near ghetto. Beautiful people, though. I'm not denigrating them. Beautiful people. So we can't go there now. But yeah, they
Hmm.
got a lot of their architecture from Egypt and Africa. That's where they got it from. The obelisk, Rome got them obelisks. They got those from Africa. The Lincoln Memorial up in Washington D.C. Is it the Lincoln Memorial? What's the one is that the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Memorial? Which one is that? The one that's an obelisk in D.C. I always get it mixed up.
It's the Washington Monument.
Yeah, that's an obelisk from Egypt.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah,
that's an obelisk. Yeah.
yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
that was some black shit. Even the red, white, and blue colors.
Well, you do realize that Egypt is actually like more Arabs than it is black, right?
Oh, sir. Yeah, modern Egypt, those are invaders. Those are people who came later. They had zero to do with the ancient architecture. Those are new booty. They had nothing to do with that. And they can give less than a damn about it now. I've been there. They don't care about that. Those are Arabs. They had,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah. So yeah,
No
yeah,
problem.
this country was built by foundational Black Americans, sir. Nobody else. We built this thing. It was fun. That's why slavery was such a big thing. They need.
And then, all right. Let's take what you just said. Let's just say that's 100% fact. No problem. Cool. Then why would you get overran by uh I guess you want to say white people crackers, whatever you want to call them? Why would you get overrun? Why would they be beaten by some people that come from Europe and just take it all over? You should have won.
What the thing we.
If you build everything, why didn't you just win?
Well, no, we don't. We're not ruthless.
Did you not come up with the guns? Did you not come up with this and come up with the? Would you have bow and arrows? Were you with the Indians? Or what? I don't understand.
Well, the thing is, yeah, we didn't have that level of ruthlessness. We didn't. Our thing was.
What are you talking about? Look at Africa right now. They're savages,
I ain't got
bro.
nothing to do with Africa, brother. Modern Africa.
But did they not come from
Well,
over there?
modern Africa.
Or
Yeah,
no?
modern. There were Aboriginal Black people here too, by the way. You
Okay, look at the Aboriginals in Australia. They're
know,
colored.
the British killed most of them, but they killed.
But if they built the whole world, they should have been. I mean, they should have had everything: laser guns and nuclear bombs and all that. I mean,
Yeah,
what the hell
folks.
happened?
Yeah, people don't think they weren't thinking of destruction like the white supremacists. They weren't.
Yeah, I hear you. Bro. I
Yeah,
hear you.
that's.
But you do
Yeah.
realize that the Jews came up with the nuclear bomb, though. You do realize
No,
that,
no,
right?
no, it was not the Jews
That's not true. Oh.
because
Albert Einstein, he's not Jewish.
we can't talk over each other. Okay, let's slow down.
My bad.
Okay,
My bad. My bad.
slow down because you asking the question, and every time I try to answer, you just go into these.
My bad. I'm gonna stay quiet.
Okay,
My bad.
get into these little 4 chan points. So yeah, I'll let you talk, but if you
Now go ahead. Go ahead, Tariq. My bad. I apologize. I'll be
okay,
quiet.
but yeah, us black people, Aboriginal people, we were used to doing business as men. If you say something, your word is bond. We weren't used to you make an agreement with somebody and then they turn around and give you smallpox and stab you when you sleep. Yeah, that your community kind of had that disposition, and we're not really used to that, and we're still not used to it now. So I don't know if that makes you, just being more conniving and deceptive. We haven't really fathomed that. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you, brother. I hear
Yeah,
you.
so but the universe kind of cleans itself up because the white supremacists are getting, birth rates are getting up out of here, so you're in decline. And do you think
For sure.
do you think that's the universe kind of correcting itself, correcting the white supremacists creating a system of injustice?
No, I mean, I would disagree. I think white supremacy is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I mean, how many white people are in the whole world, bro? Like what? Like less than 8%? 8% of people are
Yep,
white in the whole world?
7%, and run the world. That's amazing, ain't it?
It's not true though.
Who runs the world?
Come on, man. You know who runs the world, man. I know you got a brain in your head, bro. You know who runs this shit,
Who?
bro. They're the same people. Hold on, wait. Let me tell you. But who's the people that are passing laws in every single country where you can't even talk about?
White supremacy.
But what? What? Send me any of the facts that you just said. Send me one country that's saying that you can't talk about white people. Send me to me.
Yeah, you can talk about anything, but who runs it at the end of the day? It's white supremacists.
It's Jews, bro, for sure.
What Jews? It's black Jews who don't run nothing.
So did white people get
Wait,
kicked
wait,
out
wait.
of
No,
109 countries,
no, no,
1,034 times, or was it
slow
Jews?
down. You got Jews who are black complaining about white supremacy. So what are they running?
I don't know who those people are. I'm just saying they're not the people in Israel.
Jews. They're Jews, and they're
So are they all black in Israel?
yes. You got black Jews in Israel dealing with white supremacy. They're law.
So is Netanyahu black or white or
Well,
Jewish? What is he?
Is white Jewish,
Okay, he's a white
right?
Jew. That's crazy. But if you say that to him, he's gonna call you anti-Semitic.
Why?
But he's not gonna say that he's white.
Yeah, a lot of Jewish people classify themselves as white.
Man, no, they do not.
What you
They can play both
they
sides.
black?
They can play both sides because they have a lighter skin color. Just like if you have a super dark skinned
No, no,
Indian, he can say I'm black, but he's actually
no.
Indian,
Why do Jewish people? Why can't they just come over and change their last names and blend right in?
bro. So they can corrupt and destroy,
But
just like they have done in the last
but
3,000 years.
ask for white then.
You say what?
If they ain't white, how can they just blend in so easily by simply changing their last name?
I don't
Oh,
know, bro. I mean, this is what these people do.
enough. That means they're white enough, right?
That doesn't make so. So is
Yes, it does.
a super dark? Wait, wait, hold on, Tariq. So is a super dark skinned Indian black? Is he African?
No,
Is he Haitian? Is he Jamaican?
no,
Man, he can say, I'm Jamaican, bro. I run all this shit, bro. I make all the rules for the Jamaicans. Well, man, hold on, man. This isn't really, he's not really Jamaican though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, everybody can, oh, well, I'm a lighter complexion. I'm
but
white. Like it's not true. He's not European, bro. They're not European
under
people.
the system of white supremacy, all the dark skinned victims are in the same boat. So that's inconsequential. And under the system of white supremacy, regardless of religion, all of the people who are classified as white are in the same boat. So there might be ethnic differences among white people. You have white Buddhists, you have white Jewish, you have white Christian, you have white Catholic, you have white Protestants. The Protestants and the Catholics were fighting at one point. In England, Queen Mary was killing the damn Protestants because she wanted to be.
Right, right, right,
Yeah,
right.
y'all
I agree.
have little religious beefs all the time, but you're still white at the end of the day. Because you're beefing to see who's going to subjugate the black people. You understand?
I mean, I don't know what you're saying, but I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying
That
to,
I don't. Yeah, yeah. All of that Jews and no, there are white people who are Jewish, and y'all get on code with them against us.
what you're saying, y'all, like it's me, bro. I have nothing to do with any Jew.
Y'all,
I have no Jews in my
sir,
family, bro.
there were Jewish slave owners and Christian slave owners, and y'all were.
But who owned all the boats that brought them over here? Why was the slave auctions closed on Saturdays, bro?
Sir,
It wasn't because of white people, bro.
sir, those are 4chan talking points, sir. The Catholic
I mean, it's the absolute
was
truth, though.
the Catholic Church sanctioned slavery initially. Are they Jewish?
100%.
Okay, that's not true. Then
Have
why
you
are they
ever, all right,
practicing
hold on. Go
Catholicism?
ahead. My bad. My bad.
How is
Go
the
ahead. Go ahead.
Catholic Church Jewish?
Well, if you just look up the Pope, bro, and
Yeah, I'm
look at
looking
his little
up.
hat. What kind of hat does he have on his head?
They expelled
The same stupid hat that these people have to go and
they expelled the Jews from Spain. Initially, the Catholic Church expelled them. So how are they Jewish and they're expelling Jews? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? See, this is what we're talking. This is white supremacy. White supremacy is based on I'm white and I say so. Y'all just make stuff up to deflect from white supremacy, sir. That's the problem. What you said makes no sense whatsoever, and you know it makes no sense. Pope's, Pope wasn't Jewish. No Jewish Pope. That's white supremacy, sir. Just talking in circles, saying stuff, and you know you can be as ridiculous as possible because the name of the game is to deflect. You're deflecting from white supremacy. You can't run away from that, sir. There are even white supremacist groups that had Jews in them. You had people like Dan Burroughs, who was part of the American Nazi Party. You understand? You're not running away from white supremacy. Go ahead, D from the O. We're gonna wrap it up. Let me give you some last words. D, are you in here? You want to wrap it up? All right, something's happening with D's phone, but yeah.
No, I think you muted
Oh,
me.
okay. I was pushing the button to get you out of here, and you were still talking. So that's what it is. You're just gonna do all that mayo babble and talk in circles. Yeah, that don't work. That does not work. Here, let's get, what's your name? All right, who is this person here? Okay, I'm trying to add somebody and it's not letting me add you. So, all right. Should I get one more call? I need to be in bed. I need to do that. My wife came down here with a bonnet on. Like, what the hell are you down here doing? All right. Should I get one more? Should I get one more good one in here? Y'all raise your hand. I get one more. I get one more. We got a couple of thousand people in here strong. Respect to the law. Let's get what's your name? Hamad? Let's get Hamad in here. Mr. Hamad, hop on in, sir. Hamad, hop on in. Now, Hamad, you're wasting time, sir.
Hello, Tariq. How are you
There-
doing? I'm a big fan of
Thank you so
yours.
much, Hamad. Where you from, sir?
I'm from America.
What?
I'm up here here in Michigan. So I wanted to ask you something, and please don't get mad at me.
Okay,
So I hear your frustration about, the Palestinian who apparently called the police on George Floyd.
right.
But I wanted to say that the Black and Palestinian struggle has long been linked. I mean, if you take a look at Malcolm X, the Black Panthers who stood in solidarity with the Palestinians, after George Floyd's death, you had Palestinians who painted his face on the wall in Bethlehem that, separates Israel and Palestine. So my question is, how can we focus on this shared history and resistance to white supremacy and state violence to unite our causes, rather than just letting one incident divide us? Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Everybody's gonna have to fight their battles. Yeah, we kind of we're taking the cape off. Yeah, we got a lot on our plate because we got a history of fighting for everybody and we get bloodied and bruised and it's not reciprocal. It's not reciprocated. We don't want nobody to be harmed nowhere. We don't want nobody to be harmed. But yeah, we jumping out here in the front lines for everybody all the time. We kind of pumping our brakes on that. Yeah, we've done a lot. We helped out so many African nations, and what do we get? Y'all send us Myron Gaines. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit is making us pump our brakes. We didn't help too many people for y'all to send over riffraffs to do nothing but just undermine us and instigate and side with the oppressor class against us. So we're kind of cool. So we're cool. We give you moral support. Anybody, we don't want to see no children hurt, none of that stuff. We pray for you. But yeah, we ain't jumping out in the front lines. So that's what that is. All right, but let me go ahead and wrap this thing up, family. It's been real. Everybody, go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Do two things. First, make a regular contribution to the Hidden History Museum. Everybody here can do that. make a regular contribution to the Hidden History Museum, and then get your tickets to join me and others at the Funny Fall Fest that we're having October 4th in a couple of weeks. We're going to have a lot of comics up there, complimentary food, dinner. It's going to be a nice vibe. Come chill with us and kick it with us. That's at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. And then get your Rootwork deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. And we got a brand new Rootwork scent coming out this fall. You guys are going to love it. We got a great package. It'll be ready right for the holiday season. We're going to put together a good Rootwork holiday package so that you can send it as gifts to your loved ones and your friends and your co-workers. This is a very nice package we're putting together for the holidays. All right. So you guys be good, man. Papi Akute, Lola Vuve to the family. Peace.
Good way, good way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good way, good way. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.